Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the watch along for the Grand Prix. For the F1 Grand Prix watch along, which will be at 3 p.m. But first of all, we've got the game against Arsenal versus Newcastle. I've got Retro NUFC with me. How are you doing, my friend?
Not bad, mate. Happy to it. Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. It's going there. Arsenal team really won. I had a little bet with, and then I had a little bet with True Gunner.
I'm very upset. You didn't.
Oh yeah, what you betting?
If we get beat, right, my team, I have to knock it for a bet. If Newcastle win, he has to win.
I'm fucking going on about it. Can steal oxygen from me.
Do you want to do a bet now?
Maybe I want to suffocate.
Me and True Gunner had a bet.
Do you want me and you to have a bet, and whoever loses goes to charity? Money goes to charity.
Yeah, I haven't got
in hospitals, you don't have that tradition.
Okay.
They teach you to take the flowers.
Just a thought.
I'm trying to get a minute. A minute. Because the match is so nice.
You have to synthesize in the sun or the light.
Bear with me, guys. Right. I'm gonna quickly bring the team lineups. I'll get a quick opinion on it. Then I'm gonna have to explain something about F1 before the football starts. That's going to be a little bit detailed, and some people are going to lose what I'm saying. But there you go. Just to show people this is the best place to watch it. This is the best place to watch a watch along, right? Because the amount of knowledge I know.
There's a bet.
Well, when it comes to Formula One, it does. Football, maybe not so, but Formula One.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I was watching last night, so on a TED Talk. Let's get so score.
Come on, yeah.
Here you go.
I just want to take.
Can you not come?
Not quite, no.
I finished before you. You always finish before me.
Oh, fuck.
Chuck it, Russia.
Oh, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Oh.
Sorry.
Only getting one complaint in the comment.
What?
What? Hang on, I wasn't racist.
No, people can hear.
Oh, talking. Sorry.
I need to talk to you in my front room.
Well, right. Anyway, let's have a look. See if we can share the screen.
Advertising service,
Actually, I might talk the link. Talk if you want to come on for the link. Send him. I'll send him. He's always good. He knows and he always keeps you on the same page.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I sent him the link. I sent you the link. Talk. I sent you the link.
Did he?
Yeah, I did. I sent him the link. But yeah, here's the lineups. So I've got Matt Ryan in goal. Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin as right back. Well, I would have picked him to be fair. David Luiz and Gabriel. Why have we played Older Marie in the Villareal game, but we're playing Gabriel in this game? What is he doing? I mean, I can't moan. At least he's got a bloody striker up this time.
Yeah, true.
Right, Granit Xhaka on the left. Oh my days, this is gonna get worse. Max Man and Xhaka.
No happy days.
No. Oh, Almo on it looks like it's going to be. Or awesome, Max Man. Weaver one. You've got Danny Ceballos and Mohamed El Neni. Well, at least he kept Partey off the pitch. Well, why does he do this? What he knows our biggest game is on Thursday. So why are you picking Martinelli Why are you picking Gabriel? And why are you picking Odegaard? Why are you picking Granit Xhaka? Right?
Yeah.
But you could play Benjamin as a right back, Cedric Suarez as a left back for the Villareal game, or Chambers, either one of the two.
Who got
Right?
bench? Who got
You could put Gabriel with Holding on Marie. Right?
Yeah.
You put Xhaka in the middle of the park with Partey. You put Martinelli up front. You put Smith Rowe on the left, Odegaard through the middle, and you put back Bukayo Saka on the right. But no, I am Mr. Mikel Arteta. I am going to play half the squad there. I'm going to play Martinelli in a game that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it,
Look at
man?
our
Honest, why is he always doing this?
Look at Newcastle bench, man. We've got Linton, Gill, Matty.
Yeah,
Elliot.
I mean, what have you got? You've got Dubravka, Murphy, Fernandez, Clark, Dummett, Richie, Almiron, Sean Longstaff, and John Joe Selvey, St. Maximan, and Callum Wilson.
Yeah, but our front three is off.
Yeah, well, I've
I can watch a classic in a minute. I can't go at the minute because the Rangers up at the minute. I have to wait like in for this. Nothing comes on.
Right. You can still hear us. Right. Yeah, you can still hear us. So, but yeah, I don't get this at all. Why? Why?
The problem you got there, right?
Martin,
You've got
no, hang on. Right. Martinelli should be playing on Thursday, right? Gabriel should be playing on Thursday, right? Odegaard should play on Thursday. Why? Just pick the look. Why can't you just pick the kids? Put Aziz in there. Put a lateral in there. It's not like you're gonna win anything in the bloody league, is it? I mean, honestly, what is he doing? You know what's gonna happen now. Martinelli's gonna get fucking injured. You know
he will.
it.
Yeah, I think he will.
That or Gabriel, either one of the two, or Odegaard. One of them will get bloody injured and we'll be fucked, right? And if Aubameyang gets injured, I know what he'll do. He'll play the fucking false nine again, just to keep Martinelli on the bench, because I have a fucking agenda against him.
But
I'll tell you what, I've got an agenda. It's called an agenda against fucking Mikel Arteta.
Look at your bench, right? I can put our bench, right? You gotta go bench. We've got what? Lewis, Kraft.
Yeah, Gillespie, Lewis, Kraft, Shaw, Hendrik Anderson, Longstaff, Linton.
That's it. That plays well.
We've got what? Bernd Leno, Cedric Suarez, Callum Chambers, Marie, Saka, Smith Rowe, Partey, Pepe, and K. Oh my god! I want just shut up.
Why not play the kids? Play that 30, him. Play him on the pitch. Put him on. Give him a chance.
What? Who?
One on the bottom.
Oh no, he's had enough chance. He's just been playing Balogun.
Balogun, yeah. Balogun. Yeah.
I don't get it. Anyway, right. I'm just gonna quickly go on before, because I might be having a chance to do this because the football has started. Obviously we've got the Grand Prix coming up. Bottas on pole, Hamilton second, and Verstappen third. Obviously, yesterday we had the 27th anniversary of the death of Ayrton Senna. Which is probably one of the legends of all time. But something that I watched last night and it made me interested for people to know why the cars are slower this season. And obviously there's changes. It's to do with the changes to the floor of the car. Now, what it used to be is it used to have parts of the floor of the car that would create a front wash, outwash and wake in the front of the car to produce loads of downforce to stream down the car. right? And then there'll be little devices on the end of at the back end of the floor to divert flow in between the tire and the suspension. Because if you push because the air that's pushed from the tire into the diffuser is what they call tire squirt, and if that happens, you lose all downforce. You lose a lot of downforce. So it's about controlling the airflow, and they were getting more and more radical and more radical, and it became faster and faster and faster. Now, for safety reasons, they have limited and tampered it down for this season. They are expecting them to be quicker by the end of the year with development, but for this, they tampered it down. So what they did is, if you people see on this sort of diagram, there is the normal what it used to be like. And I mean, I might have to show this at full screen. Sorry, guys. Right. So you can see this normal part of the floor, and it would just go a little right angle and back in. And you can see where the arrow, the airflow that it travels through, right? Simple, right? That's what they were doing. Now look, this season, they've tapered it, so it's no longer straight. What it's done is taken this backlog, this devices of here, away from the car. Yeah. Doing that means you have now lost your solution to solving tire squirt. This tire squirting, the air that's getting pushed into the diffuser. So now you're losing a lot of downforce because that air has been punished and pushed into the diffuser. And actually what also is doing, an airflow that's been directed down from the front of the car, where it's all stable and normal, that's also been pushed further in as well. So you're now losing even more downforce. So to combat this, right, and get a new device in there to be able to cope with this, the teams have done this. And they've broken basically the floor in two parts. Here's the front, which creates all the front air and the wake and everything that directs the flow. And then they've done a second part where they've basically, it's like a step ladder, like a step, right?
Yeah.
And this flow, which is kind of controlled like in a direct 3D direction of a Coca-Cola bowl, so the shape it makes under the airflow, right? It's now straight. It's now straight. So now it's straight. They can now put devices here and here to help control the airflow and get it back through that gap in between the tire and the suspension. Doing that then means they can now direct the airflow away, which means you get the downforce you need, right? So tapering the floor has taken away the slots in the floor, which are there to eradicate tire squirt, right? Plus, with the front of the floor doing its normal job, when it hits the tapered part of the floor, it's actually created where it started tapering down. It started creating like a mini vortex, like a little tornado of air, right? And when it's then directed towards the back of the car, it goes further in, so it gets directed straight into the diffuser. Now, a little vortex of air is just fucking up your diffuser, right? And the rear downforce of the car. So to combat that, that's what the teams have done, to put that little step in. And now they're going to put little devices, like little slots here, 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 and here, right? Which you'll see. If you watch Sky Sports F1, they'll point it out to you in Tech Talk. But they'll be putting devices left, right, and center, right, around these two parts, or two parts now of basically of the floor of the car, to be able to better the performance in rear downforce. This is probably why Mercedes all of a sudden lost a amount of downforce, because they were the experts in this, right? Yeah, and gave them all the downforce they needed, and which made them such a strong car last year. This obviously put them on the back foot, right? Because this was great. The 2020 car, this was great for a longer wheelbase car, and a flat rake on the car, and rake is basically the angle of where the car is in terms of the floor pointing towards the floor and the rear going upwards. So that's the rake, the angle where it is. So Red Bull, who are normally at a higher rake than the Mercedes, benefited even more, which is why they gained the advantage. This is now already given Mercedes the advantage back again and made it even more equal. So now it's a war between the two of them to develop the floor of the car and to be able to get more of the downforce back that they've lost. And the times yesterday you saw are pretty much level from already the times of last season. And we're only 3 races in. But they had to do this because it was getting more, it was putting the tyres under more stress, more stress and more problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means too much of rear downforce will mean that it will create too much pressure, and sometimes when you've had too much rear downforce in the past, when they've been really radical, right, when there was no regulations on it, the rear downforce would cave the front wing, the rear wing in, because of the amount of pressure. So it was about taking away some of that performance to help, not as well as slow the cars down, but to just limit them on the amount of downforce they can produce. Simple as that. Simple as that, really. But I know for some people that's completely complicated and out there. But I might actually also just clip that part to just after this to and put it as a separate video. But that's basically what what they're doing in terms of the regulations for the floor loss for the floor back in when they started with let me think, when they started the season off with these new regulations. Now, obviously the difference is that next season it's all going to be about ground effect, which is to do with the floor of the car as well. So that's going to play a huge role, because that's more to try and get the cars to rely less on front wing and rear wing to direct blood flow, to direct the airflow around the car. Because if you're using front wing and rear wing and you don't get your fellow car behind, you don't get the air to push on the wing, on the wings to create the downforce, which means you lose up to about 50% behind a car. Next year's car, with next year's test, they've lost about 20%. So that's basically how they've tried to go about this to make it better. But obviously, it's made it much closer this year. So I'm not complaining just yet.
Hey, got the game on. Finally got the game on. Finally. That's a game on.
Yeah.
Got it on the internet. I had to watch it on the internet because I haven't got Sky Sports deal. So I had to watch it on the internet. So
what do you think then about the news this morning about apparently Arsenal are up for sale and Daniel Hickey looks like could have a bid accepted?
Yeah, it's a big news for Arsenal. Big up for Arsenal.
Do you believe it's true?
I don't see on Sky Sports app when it pops up.
Yeah, because it was mentioned on Twitter by the Mail Sport as a quote from the Mail Sport.
Yeah.
Then a couple of people, then a couple of teams, a couple of sources have come out with the story in the last 10 hours, 12 hours. So we could do that. Yeah, Talk My New. We sent you the link, mate. So, but yeah, I also sent. Where's say?
Shit, I wonder. 2 seconds. Oops, I have to keep it in. Doesn't get cold outside. Doesn't in the air and put it on the floor. Turn that off.
But it seems they're coming out now.
Mine's slow. Mine should be out now. Mine's slow.
You watching it live, or you watching on the app?
On the internet.
On the internet, so you might. So you got the players are just coming out for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch on. I haven't got Sky Sports. You see, I haven't got the Sky Sports.
So are you watching on another subscription? You basically watch on another subscription, aren't you? So yeah.
Yes, it's a bit paid off, but I did have it, but it's now gone. So I can get it on the net. I can get it on the net. Could it's not on that? Let's watch it. The talk of the game. I do have it up on my phone, but I have to watch it on my phone because the app I got is on my phone. But that one about me could be computer's not going to say. I want to be on the computer.
Yeah. You said,
The computer's now knackered. I have to be on my phone.
There you go. Here come Newcastle now.
Yeah, watch it on here.
So, Steve Bruce.
Who's commentating? You know, for the game.
I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not bothered usually.
Yeah, could be. Here you go. Come on, put on now. Yeah, I've got something now.
I can't remember who that guy is.
Do
you know what? Why? I don't get why when we've gone to Newcastle that Newcastle get away with having the away fans up in the stands. You know?
Yeah.
You all right, Saeed?
Saeed.
You up, my friend?
Is he there?
Hello.
Hello.
Anyone there?
Oh, I am not here. I am an Irishman.
Don't do that again. That was poor.
That's shocking. Shocking. From Newcastle fan. He's gone.
He's gone. Must be a problem.
Yeah, it's internet, and then it'll be in the net. It's probably out somewhere, but the net quite bad in the net. Maybe a while it gets
there you
back
go.
in the net.
There he is. Saeed, how are you? Saeed?
That thing. Come on. Oh.
I can't hear you, mate. Try again.
I can't hear myself either. Can't hear myself. I could not hear him. You should be. He must got to sound on his computer or while he's doing. Right. Come on, the Geordies. The Geordie Nation. Right. What's that?
Yes. All forms of discrimination. I hope you're trying desperately not to tweet anything.
Here we go. It's on there.
The only things that come up, which have been the stuff that have been ready to, like the streams that have popped up from Periscope.
Yeah.
I haven't actually tweeted anything.
I got the game now.
Blackout. I'm trying to do this blackout. Trying to do the blackout thing.
Yeah, could have done about on the tape on my screen now about the blackout thing.
I've been able to do it on Twitter, Instagram. I've been able to do it.
Yeah, come on, check it up by now, shouldn't it? The match check it up by now. Windows on now.
Do you think it'll make a difference?
I think it will. Yes, we need it. It needs
Because
that.
to be honest, the amount of money that these companies make, a few days offline, you ain't really gonna do much, is it?
Nope.
Is it?
Gonna start.
I mean, that doesn't mean I don't want it to. I want it to. Trust me.
We need it.
I want it to make all the difference in the world. I think all sorts of discrimination, online hate, like just but online bullying, online hate, right, sexism, racism, homophobic, and all these types of abuse just needs to stop, man. This world,
Boys,
it's in a bad place as it is, man. Why have we got to do this?
So, what's your thought of the game, Stephen, so far? Any, do you think Arsenal will win this one? Do you think it's going to be?
I'll wait and see.
Yeah, about the game, yeah.
Xhaka, Ceballos.
So, basically, ahead, you've won 31 and we've won 10 against 0.
Yeah.
And what's up with you?
That means nothing, mate. Not in Arsenal's books. That's it. Go on.
Yeah, just start.
Bellerin. Back to Louise. Gabrielle. Oh, we got West Brom and we got.
Yeah, mine's just there. Mine's just gone to a free kick now to Arsenal there. Mine's one out in the game now. We must be ahead of A still by loads of seconds. Finally got the game on. It was taking away the game on, like, but I got it on anyway. Game on, so. You're when you honk it, Stephen, on this. You're when you honk it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get Saeed on.
I'll say, mate. I do apologise.
It's all right. No, it's fine. Just trying to get him on. That's all.
Come on, Newcastle. Pressure.
Yeah. I think. Let's have a look. Get your comments in. Afternoon, Connor. Sure. I'm gonna be really generous today. I'm just gonna throw the link in the chat. Fuck it.
For link in the chat, man.
Yeah, no.
Throw it in there. Afternoon, Connor, mate. How are you doing?
Saeed?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, got you.
He's back in it. He's back.
Finally, man.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
How's yourself, man?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing? I mean,
really
Retro must be so happy with our start 11.
Yeah, I'm very.
It's typical. I'd say again with half the side out, like with half the. Why are you picking Martinelli? Why are you picking Gabriel? Why? And all they're gonna do is get injured, you know.
Yeah.
But he said, "Yeah, I'm very confident in this game style. Very confident, mate. We're gonna come up with like hot winners."
Do you know what it tells me?
It might be us. You don't know. It might be us.
What it tells me is that like Martinelli has been put in this game just because there's nothing left for us in the league.
There's no
pressure. Oh, go on, it's it. Get in! Oh my God! El Neni scored a fucking scored a volley. He scored a fucking goal. Holy shit.
Sick.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, El Nini scored.
Oh God, I'm really
Ball
happy about
through, Bellerin on the run.
Yeah, it's just going to
Cuts
be
it back. Bamiyang,
No.
fucking hell. Lucky El Nini picked up the pieces. Bamiyang, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh God, it's 1-0 already.
Oh my
Jesus.
God, how did he do that? He usually hits that and it goes sky high. If Arsenal win today, got
What are you winning, mate?
the links in the chat, Anthony. If you're gonna come on now, like, because we're gonna switch to the Formula One at half time because, we switched to the Formula One, but we're still watching the football at the same time.
What was he doing here?
Oh my God!
Oh, for God's sake!
I mean, you let El Neni score. I mean, seriously, Charlie. Links in the chat, boy. Links in the chat, boy.
El Nandinho did it again.
Oh, don't no, Mohamed El Messi. Oh, fucking hell.
Give him a new contract.
Oh.
No.
You know, that's the new agenda. He's our best scoring midfielder.
Yeah, everyone go subscribe to Cardiff City fan. Doing well at a very young age. Knows a lot about his football.
I should have said nothing now, Stephen. I should have let me go.
What?
Oh God, this buddy bet. Oh, I'm trying to know. Oh, trying to.
It's all right. It's all right. Arsenal go fuck up at some point.
Go, man.
It depends whether you score. It depends if you.
I should have had that. He should have had that, man.
Yeah, it wasn't even a good finish.
All right, Connor.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, that stream yesterday was really touching from everyone. That was me trying to say thank you, not everyone else. I mean,
last night. I was busy last night.
Just shows how much each one of us appreciate you.
Hang on. Hang on, Metro. What's that? Say that again.
It just shows that how much each and every one of us appreciate you and what you're doing, and just keep it up, man.
Yeah, thank you. And like I said, as long as we're trying to make it maybe a bit more professional and that, we'll try and still get as many people as we can on as much as we can, and try not to be biased towards a number of panelists or something. It's just try and mix up the panelists at times and have different people on. And we got Talk in the building. How are you?
Yes, it's your boss. Your boss is here. Just to keep.
Did you like my description on how the floors were working in the F1 cars? Yeah, I know some people would come up with that detail.
Boy, confidence. So go on.
I spent all night listening to all of that.
Yeah, I couldn't get that thumbnail done. Sorry, because I was still
That's
sleeping.
fine. That's not worry. It was last minute, mate. So it's just Military Gooner saw it on Twitter. Because I wasn't really paying much attention to it, but he said it'd be good if you do it. You might get some views out of it.
Listen. The thing is it's that story is only just broke. There's going to be a lot of speculation, a lot of things to be talked about. So
yeah,
when I get back from picking my shopping up in a bit, we'll get one created, and we can schedule a debate around that. Because at the end of the day, there's a big conversation to be had around this possible takeover. You know, I mean. I think. What do you think, Say? Do you think there's a lot to talk about, isn't there? Really, when you think about this takeover.
Yeah. It is because first of all, the hardest thing to know is the new owner. If he comes in, what is the main reason? I mean, I hear this. Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, but really, you don't buy Arsenal Football Club because you are an Arsenal fan. It's too expensive. You don't spend 2 billion on something just because you're a fan. So obviously, we have to look at it. I mean, it looks very attractive. Oh, he was an Arsenal fan. He wants to bring in legends. Is it too good to be
that's
true?
the thing as well. He's getting approval from 3 big Arsenal legends that wouldn't accept what's going on at the club anyway.
But the thing
but
for me is
he seems to be
the other-
very. Oh yeah, go on.
So no, it's all right. Sorry, cool.
I was just gonna say he seems to be very knowledgeable about what Arsenal fans want. He seems to understand how the media works. Obviously, with the role he has at Spotify, he's obviously good at PR. He knows all that bit.
If you think about it as well,
What we want
right?
to know is how will the structure look at if he actually buys the club? What kind of structure will the board look like? What will be the ambition? What's the long-term goal and what's the short-term goal? And stuff like that.
Look, think of it this way as well, right? From what I've read, there's a possibility that there may be other suitors involved in this, mainly, Zuckerberg and other people who have got sort of got their fingers in the pies in terms of the social media side of things. Let's just for 1 minute imagine, right, that if these people actually wait a minute, this is not something that's going to cost us all together a huge amount of money. If we all club together, we could get this club, we could give it back to the fans, we could inject money because we're not really going to miss it. But more than that, we could actually then understand how this whole thing works alongside our platforms and make the changes that people are asking for.
Is that,
because hold on one second.
Yeah.
Because unless you're involved in something and a part of it, and you totally understand it, you can't actually then make the changes that people are asking for because you don't understand what the changes are, because you don't understand the community and how it all works. So for me, if this is actually true, that Zuckerberg and anybody else is involved in this, that could be a great thing for not just for Arsenal, but for the social media platforms as well, because they're not going to want to be involved in a football club as big as Arsenal. At the same time, being involved in social media platforms that are at the head of all the abuse that people are getting. The two don't go hand in hand. And to some extent, the Spotify side of things, that kind of is a bit of a mismatch as well, to be honest with you, unless there's going to be real pushes for the things to be
hang on, I've got to come in here because don't buy it. Well, no, I do want to buy into it and see what actually they've got to say for themselves, and it actually looks legit. Right, the fact that he's quickly come up with the amount of money he wants to spend on it, right? The fact he's got Arsenal legends on board as well. This is not just Dangote say, "Oh, I may do it in about 2 years' time in the future because I like the Arsenal," but this is actually a guy who's actually got fucking people behind him to back him up, right? I know the cookies ain't idiots and they'll want to spend 2 to 3 billion on it, but look, what would you rather keep the conkeys in it or try and get them to spend as much money as they can to get them out?
I think Varga wants to keep the Kroenkes.
No, I don't think he does. Trust me.
Yeah, also, so he can keep his manager Arteta, because
he's Arteta out. Trust me. Also, keep. No. We're not buying. No, you don't buy an American flag.
No.
Okay, we don't. No, you don't. That's low.
Let's not
low.
go
You
down
don't do
that
route. You're basically then painted a brush over America because what you think of an owner, and that's disgusting.
Yeah,
you shouldn't do that.
We condemn anything that has to do with burning any flag or any hate against Americans. This is not America. We have problems. We have problem with owners that
are basically attacking their ethnicity, aren't you? You're attacking them who they are.
Yeah. And there's a lot of.
So basically, Bargo, because you live in America, if we burn an American flag, we're attacking you and having a go at you.
Yeah.
And slagging you off because you're American. That's not fair. That's disgusting. You shouldn't do that.
I'll put the boot on the other foot. How would we feel if there was an American club burning a Union Jack, fans burning the Union Jack?
I'd be fuming.
Of course you would. So we don't do it.
This is
what
not
I'll say
a
about-
UK versus America thing. I think that's what we need to understand. This is just football fans who doesn't want owners, who doesn't want to want the
They
best
just
for the
don't want
club.
American owners that only understand the NFL, not the football, not football.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't. I mean, for example, Mark Zuckerberg is American. If he comes in and tries to improve Arsenal, we don't have a problem with that. The problem we have is when people like Stan Kroenke comes in, buys Arsenal, and doesn't have any ambition or any intention to improve the club. All he cares about is his pocket. That's what we don't want. And I think we have to always be clear with that we don't have any problem with Americans. This is not UK versus America. This is just we want what's best for our club, regardless of which ethnicity you have or where you're from. As long as you have good intentions,
it's going to be called off. Oh shit! No, better not call it off. The United fans are broke into Old Trafford. They're actually in the ground now.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I knew something would go wrong. They can't. Listen. Listen. Let me tell you this. Right. I know people who have gone. And what was said to me, I said, listen. If you even consider going down that route, mate, you're gonna fuck it. You're gonna fuck it up for everyone else. What did they do? Honestly,
I've just tagged you in the post that
to show. Can you put the link in the chat? To show how.
How bad about fucking my boys. Rather nice.
Yeah. God, they're all even on the pitch as well. God,
mate.
Security.
Oh no!
Come on, you.
Really, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We get you protesting outside, man. But why? Why have you got to take it over the top?
Because what do.
I know everyone's fed up with the Glaziers. Everyone's fed up with FSG. Everyone's fed up with the Conkeys. But one thing we never did was break into the ground, right? You don't do it, right?
Yeah,
now you can't. Man United can't play Liverpool.
I was looking forward to that game.
I mean, can they?
Let me just say this. Listen,
So if they got the
hold on.
I'm just gonna say, if they get the fans out, could they?
No. Let me just speak for a minute. So this is my club. This is my club we're talking about here. This is my city that we're talking about here, and these are my people we're talking about here. I know. You got to remember something. A lot of people don't quite understand about the relationship between Mancunians and Manchester United. It's not football. It is a religion. It is life. It is sometimes even fucking death. It is
with Newcastle.
Everything. It is everything. This passion that they are showing here was bound to happen because it's not. This is not a game. This is not like, it's just a football match or it's a football club. No, it ain't.
I hear that talk. I love my club as well, but like they didn't do it in the first place.
Let him finish, and then you can contra.
Sorry.
You've got to understand that this is, mate. Honestly, I can't even try. I can't put it into words right this moment now because I'm just now concentrating on what I've just seen there. But you know what?
Go on, Richie.
I'm not surprised. Let me just say that I'm not surprised because of the.
Go on, Max.
The yearning for us to get them out there, them owners out who are taking our club in a totally wrong direction. They've got to go.
I mean, I understand that, and I hear that. I mean, you see it with Newcastle as well. But the first protest, right? The first protest they didn't do it, and right, it's in the end.
I think if I understand it right, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Talk menu is that these fans have had enough. They've been, we all know what United was as a football team and what they stood for. And we all understand that the Glazers have tarnished all that and turned it to something else. And fans are fed up. And I think the fact that we are in a pandemic, that people have been locked up for over a year, the fact that they're taking the piss and they were trying to create this ESL league is just gone too far, that they are willing to do anything just to get them out, even if it means that in short term they are destroying for the club, but in long term it will favor the club. Am I right to say that?
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're right in what you're saying as well. But just remember, this is a state. This is a way of the fans reminding them that no. Even though you've got money invested in this club, this is not your club. This is our club. This is our grass that we're walking on. This is our stand. Our forefathers and our families from generations previous have built this club up with their money that we've gone out to work for week in, week out, going to the game at the weekend and giving our money. They're going without. I know people have gone without just to go to the match. That's how much it means you go without. Mate, this is you ask a lot of them fans who are on the pitch, what are you doing in there? And then they'll tell you. This is a reminder that this is ours. It's not yours. So what? You've got money invested in it, but it ain't yours. Yeah. We want it back. We want our club back, and we want it run correctly. We want fairness. But you know what? I don't know. The game won't get called off, surely.
They probably will. Well, that's right.
So they'll probably get them out on time.
There's a lot of people in the ground, though. It isn't just like, a handful. There's hundreds of fans in there. United and Liverpool haven't left their hotels yet either.
I'm actually glad that they are making proper statement. I know it may sound wrong, but I'm actually glad that they're there, because it shows to everyone that we football fans, we're not joking, we're not taking the piss anymore. You either listen to us or you won't be having any football games.
Yeah.
And I think it's good.
That's the thing. If they manage to get this game called off, that's a big that's power. That's power to the fans.
Yeah, it is.
They've got the money for the TV right there. They've got the cameras there watching the games. They can't cut a game off and
yeah, I know what you're saying, mate, but they can't if they can't get the fans out. They're not.
Sorry, man. We don't do that. We don't do what you had there about your fans. We don't do that. We don't break in our stadium and do that. We would never do that.
I know, mate, but this is what I'm saying.
I think what we also have to understand that there's no right and wrong. You can break the stadium and it's not wrong, and you cannot break the stadium and it's not wrong. It's just opinions and different.
I would never go in this part of the break that stadium. I never sit in the match days and come home and don't protest. We did it with Ashley. Did it work? No, he's still there. It doesn't work. Protesting doesn't work because we did it. The Arsenal's doing it. We did it plenty of times. It never works. Never did for Ashley.
This is going to come down to either the manager coming out and asking them to leave, or someone from the players, like maybe Marcus Rashford or somebody, to come out and make a statement and say, please leave. Let us get on with our game so we can go out and represent you like we do every time we go out there, because that's what they're doing. That they represent us as firstly us Mancunian fans, and secondly every other fan in a part of the world. The same for Arsenal fans who live near Arsenal. Same for Newcastle fans who live in Newcastle. Firstly, you're representing them fans who are there in the vicinity. Secondly, you're representing everybody else. That's just the way it is. That's just simply the way it is. So, if they go out and the manager and a player, maybe him and Harry Maguire, maybe, or Marcus Rashford or Luke Shaw, come out and say, listen,
oh my God,
please, just let us get on with the game, But
why everyone hacking our front 3-4? Why do they want to tackle Maximum and Wilson all the time? Why? It's just like that. I was asking myself what he'd done wrong. It's like what I had before. It's like I before that I thought Sergio had got for that tackle on maximum on the game. But
Fucking hell, there's loads in there. Now.
Retro, I was going to go to Sports Direct after I got my shopping, but on behalf of you, I'm going to protest.
I wouldn't. Like, we did it right. I knew we did it. I said before, but like Ashley did. We did it. It didn't work.
No, I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying, but the power here is if them fans do not if the fans refuse to leave the stadium,
they can be
right?
off.
No. If the fans refuse to leave the stadium, the longer they're in there, the more news coverage it's going to get, the bigger it's going to get, and it's going to make the Glazers realise that, oh shit. Because listen, it happens once, it will happen again. They've got in once, they'll get in again. What are they going to do now? United say, oh, we're not going to play any games. No.
They're not.
And if you let fans in, I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to, rather than letting the teams come out onto the pitch, the fans are just going to make a time and go, you know what? Right now we go onto the pitch. And the fans will take up the pitch so the team can't come out. And it's as simple as that. And that's what, you know.
Ruins football. It ruins football. It ruins it.
No, I know what you're saying, Retro, but listen, what have we just had here? People can't now start criticising because we can't have criticising now because what have we all been going on about? We want the owners out. And if you really want the owners out, solid, real action is needed. And this, for me, is the kind of action that is going to get these owners to realise either commit to the club financially and stop all this other shit, or get out, get it sold and do one. Simple. Because
we had our club up for sale for a long time. Our club would never get sold.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a interesting. As long as there's no violence, I don't want to see any violence or damage. I don't want to see anything like that. I want them to try and do it as respectfully as they possibly can, and to make the point clear that we are not happy. Simple.
How have they got into the ground? I mean, you'd think that I know there was security in there, but how have they got in?
Mate, listen, Connor, you know as well as I do, mate. I know people who work on work around Old Trafford. Yeah, you know what I mean. Same for any club. Everybody knows somebody who works at a club in some capacity or another. You know what I mean?
I know.
So that's not the hard bit. That's the easy bit. Is getting in.
I know. I know Stewart, so I know Stewart.
It's great save by the Bavka. Back to the Arsenal game. It's still 1-0, and Xhaka with an opportunity there. I get people that are saying that we were doing the F1 watch along. It was just to cover like the first half of this game.
I like the first half.
We'll be keeping my eye on it. We will, and we will be keeping our eye on it. Don't worry about that. But the main focus I will be shifting to the Grand Prix itself because it's a very competitive game. It's a very, very, very competitive race. Right, Bottas on pole, Hamilton second with Verstappen third. So a big game, a big race coming out at the grave. Yeah. Charlie, if you want to come on, you're welcome to.
Newcastle.
Smash the like button, do the subscribe button. It's saved off the line. Right, Martinelli. Ooh, there's wide.
I'm saying, you could beat us now. You beat us 1-0. You're going to beat us 1-0.
I've always got Glaze as well. I put an IE on it.
Game over now. This is game over now for the two. Game over. It's game over now. I can win in. That's it. That's the customers done now. We're going to get back this game now. Nobody knows, but it's game now. If I was to score now before half time, it's game over today. But well done to Arsenal. If it was well done to Arsenal, I give 100% Arsenal. Well done if it can go. We're probably shocking the game. We'll be shocking.
I've just
Retro. I have a question for you.
Got to miss it. On right.
Do you want Newcastle to buy Joe Willock?
Yes, I would. I would love to hear him back. Yes, I would do. Yes, I would. Yes, I like the Formula East Group there for the fact that he was settling really well. If we do buy him this summer, we need someone like that in this club. No, we've gone through hell. This takeover and all that not happening. We need some new faces. Basically, we want to see Joe Willock and him concentrate in the summer. But I want Arsenal. It's up to him. But we can't really say no. It's up to him really. End of the day, always owner. So, another day. So I mean, he's agent.
Tribals.
Why Connor?
I'm just seen a video of all these United fans. You know when like they do Sky Sports coverage and they've got that little box that they're in at the ground. They've all gone up to the box and started like holding all their signs up to the cameras and what. I don't even think. Well, it's 2 hours till kickoff, so the coverage starts. Look, I don't know.
It's wrong.
It's COVID risk now.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's a risk of getting COVID.
Why not you fans that we're doing that? It's disgusting. Going in the stadium like that when the game's going to happen in 2 hour kickoff. When the fans are going there.
That's how angry they are with them now.
It's to do it outside. You do it out of the ground, not into the ground. Do it out of the ground. You know what I mean? Come on. He's going to go. That's a school. No, they're a car. They're a car on the way.
Retro, what's your thought on Saint Maximin? Is he underrated, overrated? Could he play for a better team?
No, you look at this game, right? Fade, right?
Yeah.
Why is everyone, like every player, going for Maximin all the time? Why is he getting Enzo? Why is he getting poured down all the time? He's getting the foot and tackling. He gets tackled all the time. It's like he's a good player. We need him.
Arsenal gave him an opportunity.
We should be winning this game. We should be going back on this game, but we're not. We're letting Arsenal in. We're letting Arsenal in the box, or we're letting them in. We're letting you in. We're just letting you in.
Right. Yeah. Ball in. Sabah cleared.
Doing. For the second half, doing. Dude.
Oh, they can't even leave their hotel as well. Everyone's protesting outside of. Oh.
Wow. It's gone mad. It's gone absolutely mad.
No, Garrett. Get it out. Good on. Well done. Why, ref? What? Why someone's getting over? Fernandez, be strong. Watch the ball all the time. I'm not going to watch him again.
David Luiz with the ball goes out wide. Xhaka plays it back. Arsenal 10 attempts in this half. Not bad.
Yeah,
They've been pretty well. They've been playing all right. It's been pretty well actually.
You're gonna beat us.
Be on target.
They're gonna beat us like hell. They're gonna beat us.
That's nice.
Arsenal's gonna beat us today.
Willian with another masterclass performance. What's your thoughts on that?
Absolutely strong. If we can do it against Liverpool, come out second half and jump on one, that'd be amazing.
I'll be interested to see what Mark Goldbridge thinks of. So I know he's a big fan of the protest, but now it's all on the pitch. Whenever
fans, I've been protesting on the pitch. Families are breaking into the stadium and protesting up ahead up for the game. Yeah, for Sky Sports News now, kind of just come on there. Protesting on the pitch.
And because all the teams are doing a social media blackout, they can't even say anything, can they? So it's.
I don't know how to. Bring your half time anyway, so half time and get to eat and all that. Watch the game on my phone and set off. But you look at this game, right? Newcastle's not going to score now. We should scored in Arsenal lost this game. Look at this game now. Arsenal going to score again.
Arsenal are all over them at the minute. They are. They're getting chance after chance.
But we're not getting
We're not taking them away. We're not putting them away, though. And I swear it's going to come back to bite us.
Last week, we should win that game. If we can get up in the second half and score, for Steve Bruce, why are you pitting Murphy as a right back and back for? Should have had you two. You should have had Lewis in there. In that position, that position to that.
Right, let me check.
For half time, I'm going to mute for and I'm going to watch the second half.
Okay.
Good clearance. Well done, boys. Cleared away them, Wilson.
Whoa, Arsenal are 9th now. Ooh, impressive.
Wow, yay. Let's have a song and a dance.
Well, it's better than 10th.
Oh, it's not really. It's not. It doesn't make any sort of difference. Oh, say it's in the background. Let's go. Leclerc. Bargav, are you going to come on for the F1 part? I'd love to have you on for the F1 part.
Oh. Very poor game. Very poor game.
Oh, that's a funny joke, that one.
What's that one?
Someone said all these United fans are getting more minutes on the pitch than Donny van der Beek. It's true though. I feel really sorry for Donny. It's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I feel sorry for him, to be honest.
Most teams would actually have him in their team as well. He's a really good player.
I'd take him in my team any day of the week.
Anyone's better than Ceballos and Elneny.
But I think the issue again with Donny van der Beek is that United didn't need him. I mean,
yeah, they just bought it for the
they're
sake
not going to bench Bruno or Pogba for Donny.
Oh, of course.
And I'm not sure you can play all three of them at the same time. I think that's the main issue. But yeah, surely he should have been getting more minutes and more opportunities. But
someone's actually stolen the corner flag as well. They've taken it with them out.
Do what with it?
No, they just protested. They just show it like waving it around in the air. That's good. That will go. He'll probably sell that, and he'll make some money off that.
Yeah, it would.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Arsenal. 5 more minutes to go. Half time. Yeah.
Second half, I'll watch it on my phone. Second half, taking you there one. I'm going to get my phone charged up.
Yeah, cool. By the way, sorry, Atomic Puppet, fuck your process. Go fuck your process. I keep saying it all the time. If it's someone says it, I'm going to say it. Go fuck your process.
Project 2023.
Oh, get out of here.
You know, I'm sorry, I don't understand all this because a lot can happen in 3 years. I mean, you know, some people don't have time to wait 3 years for their club to actually become good again, and that's not even a guarantee; it's a possibility, you know. So, process.
Surely a process
No,
must
apparently
mean
after the game,
that
I'm sorry. When you hear fellow Arsenal YouTubers saying, "Oh, but Arteta's still the best man for the job" after that performance on Thursday, shows you how shit low our standards are, and it shows, right? It tells me, do they actually really support Arsenal? Because I'm sorry, if you're an Arsenal fan, you should be accepting that on any level.
Yeah, but they don't want to look silly because they probably loved Arteta from the start, and now if they say, "Well, actually,
no,
he's
he honestly believes everything that comes out of his mouth, including the famous one of, "Oh yeah, we're going to win the Champions League in 3 years."
Look, I'm sure down the line Arteta will become a good coach, but just not at Arsenal, not yet.
No, not at
I'm
all.
not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not even sure of that though.
He can
So
be,
some
but
of his performances though. Go on, say.
I'm not sure if Arteta will become a good manager. I think it's too early to say because there's so much that says that he won't, and there are things that says that he can. There's no guarantee that he will. I'm not so sure he will. I think his ego is his biggest threat. I think he thinks he's better than he is, and because he had this job, he got it so easily. It's like he got it without deserving it, without having any merits, and because he did that, he thinks that he is the man, and I think that's his downfall. Sometimes because he makes certain decisions, and you be like, "But yo, humble yourself. I mean, you haven't achieved anything in football yet. You haven't even been in the game for 10 years."
I think there's a lot of these coaches, and they're coached to a reason. They turn into a manager, it doesn't work out. I mean, there's Steve McClaren, for example, is one of the best coaches, but as a manager, he completely he's a fantastic coach. But as a manager,
no. He ruined Newcastle United.
Yeah, but remember that's him as a manager. I'm saying as a coach, it's a lot different because coaching, you're developing these players, you're working with them, and as a manager, you're in control of literally everything. And there's a big step. Like Arteta, a lot of people are saying that at Man City, he was actually quite vital to Guardiola and the players. He's a fantastic coach. I see it on the training ground when they post videos and stuff. But in terms of a manager, it's a big step.
Well, but how many takes did it take for them to do that?
Oh, yeah, that as well. You only get like a minute, don't you? Of hours.
You don't get like the first, probably 10 or 20 takes it took them to actually perfect that.
Yeah, they don't show the misses of the players as well, do they? Just show like all the fantastic finishes and everything's perfect.
It's all PR, isn't it? And I think even
sometimes showing a couple of misses makes it looks a bit more realistic.
It does.
But no, they just show only scores.
Like you want to see them missing and they score a banger straight after.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
They see how many bangers they score on training pitches, and then you watch Leclerc. You watch Lacazette hit the bar.
Oh.
And I think as well that when you are a coach for Man City, it's almost like the ultimate dream because you have so many talented players to work with, and then you have a mentor in Pep Guardiola. So it's almost impossible to fail, almost, if you understand, because you have so much resources, so much competent people around you that you are eventually going to do a good job. And it just showed when he's left them, but they are still Man City, So again, you can turn it to how much influence did he actually have, because they are not making. They are still Man City. They still have the opportunity to win the Champions League, the league, and the League Cup. They already won the League Cup. They're on tour to win the league, and they won the first leg of the semi-final in the Champions League. So they are doing. You can even say that they're doing better now when he's not there.
Look, I think the saying I've always heard is that a manager is nothing without his backroom staff, and I think I mean Guardiola is a fantastic coach, one of the best coaches ever. But if you probably sat him down and said, "Okay, what would you have done if you didn't have this guy next to you or whatever?" He'd probably say, "Well, actually, I don't know." because you don't really know what's said on the sideline or what happens in training with all the coaches, and do they actually have an input on tactics or whatever? You don't know. But I'm sure Guardiola, Mourinho, Ancelotti would say, well, actually, they're quite vital to what I need, you know. So look, I'm sure Arteta. I mean, I know he had a big influence on Raheem Sterling. I know that for a fact. As Sterling even said it himself. But yeah, I mean, Arteta he speaks really well, and he seems like he knows what he's doing, but it's not really showing at the moment. But then again, there is still a second leg. There is still a second leg, and miracles can happen. So
yeah, miracles can happen, but I'm more like, yes, he may have had an positive influence on these players, but I still think that regardless if it was Arteta or if it was someone else, that person would have still had that impact, because I just think that there is so much talent in that City squad that whoever is the assistant manager will do a good job. And because I remember when Liverpool the
Cardiff City
year
fans just remind me of something. Mike Green's on his stream right now. He's actually there.
He's there.
He's
Mike
there. Look,
Green.
look.
Hold on. He's there.
Oh.
Jesus, are you that Mike Green?
Yeah, I know United stand there live as well. I think
They're actually there right now.
Why would he go live and do it? Why would he go live there?
Because because it gets more viewers if you're there at a protest. If you have loads of viewers turn up.
Oh, of course,
he would. Yeah, he's got about apparently he's got 400 people. Just checked, he's got about 400 people watching.
United stand have 20,000 people watching. You know, and also remember they're the United channel anyway, but 20,000 people watching. They want to know what's going on.
He's got 307 watching.
It'd be interesting to see what Ollie has to say about all this and whatever.
He'd be pissed off. He'd be angry.
Mm.
He'd be sitting there.
Charge my phone. I'll be back in second half.
Oh, cool. Game's at halftime anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna get something now. I'm gonna go because this game is really pissing me off a bit now. I'm gonna watch it on my phone second half. I'm gonna go chill out and watch the rest of the game on my phone. Yeah, half time, 1 Arsenal. So it's really football in that.
C6.
But I'll let you go on, Stephen, and I'll beat you soon, yeah?
Wow. Just gets mad about a minute. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it now. I'm
gonna go, Stephen. Yeah, I'm gonna go, mate. I'm gonna get my phone towards my head, and I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of the game on my phone whilst watching the GP.
Yeah, but mate, I'll let you cut with that, mate, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, Sunday live Singapore Grand Prix. They're getting in the cars now, ready to go.
Right there, boss. You're not at WhatsApp, mate, and I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
So it's time to switch to the F.
Oh.
Take care of yourself, mate. Take care of yourself, mate, and I'll beat you soon, yeah?
Yeah, cool. See you in a bit.
Remember to subscribe to our channel, see on YouTube if you don't know who we are. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Be more appreciated.
Yeah. Do that now, guys.
Yeah, man. Pretty
Do
soon,
that
boys.
now, guys. Right. Big up and see you in a bit. What were we thinking? Portuguese Grand Prix. I need to watch. I need to go to Sky Go. and watch the football on his phone.
I like the background. It's actually really
Yeah,
good.
talk,
Nice.
big up talk. He had to use the 2010 card, which is shit.
Oh, well. I like the blue. I think the blue is actually quite well turquoisey. It's quite nice.
Yeah, that's because it's supposed to be the turquoise of the Patronus colors on the Mercedes.
I'm trying to think. Who was that guy who used to come into the chat and say that Hamilton was a fake and all that stuff? Was it Peter?
He's been banned.
Oh, is he banned? Oh, I don't know.
Because
Just
he's
remembering.
He's a sexist cunt.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know that whatsoever.
Because I was going on about watching. I was watching a women's game. He said women should be in the kitchen. You shouldn't be watching doing sports.
Oh God.
So I just fucking banned him.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
We got in the way.
You can hate Hamilton, but if you can't respect what he's done, then sorry, I don't got time for you.
No, of course. I mean, the amount that he's won is amazing. We got away goal 1-1 next time.
United won't be playing. Fans have broken into.
All right, Liverpool have been held back at their team hotel, but have been told to prepare for a 4:30 kickoff as normal. So right now the game is still going ahead, and that was only 2 minutes ago. Anfield Agenda said
Plus,
so.
You know the Anfield Agenda.
Yeah, I've spoken to him a couple of times. Really nice guy.
Would you mind to ask him for us? Because I'm always trying to get him on my channel.
Yeah, no, I know he is quite busy, but I will message him.
Just say it's like for a good cause and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah.
That'd be much appreciated, mate.
Yeah, I will.
Plus, the police are at the Liverpool hotel. I don't think Matt from Football United TV quite knows what's going on.
Yeah.
That's I just hold this whole thing with Matt and everything just stops now.
Oh yeah, I remember that was. It's been going on for quite a bit of time, that.
Because some people just got an agenda.
Yeah, like, honestly, I haven't been keeping up with it, and it's not really my business, so I don't really.
Don't get into it, mate. I'm having a go at me now because I want to. Because I'm backing. Because I know the truth.
I mean, it's difficult for you. I mean, your hands are probably tied in terms of what you can do, and you just got to do what's best for you.
One day it'll come out. They're gonna be shocked.
Well, of course.
It does. And I tell you what.
Oh, my hiccups. My water. I was also the last couple of days. I think it was with Lee Gunner. You know that kid he had on. Yeah. And
I don't condone what the kid said. Right?
Oh, of course
completely
not.
Condemn it. Right, out of line. You should be taught a lesson. People come at me and said, "You still friends with Lee?" Right? Come out and apologized. Right, and he seems very sincere in his apology.
Yeah.
Right. So, as far as I'm aware, I don't want to be taking sides and choosing one side or the other, right? Because both sides have helped me with my channel. And when I started my channel, I wanted to not pick sides. I just want to be helping everyone. If you know what I mean. So, yes, I don't condone what his response to it, but if he's sincere in his apology and it's not going to happen again, then I'm willing to just let it carry on as normal. I'll be very wary about working with him in the future.
Well, from what I know is that expressions, he was fine with it. He said
That's
because
the thing as well. If expressions really took offence to it, then I could get it. But again, for me, it's between them, him, Prime, and it's between him, League on and the kid.
Yeah. Well, no, because obviously the kid was talking about expressions, because what he actually said, it was expressions would say it, it says it all the time.
Yeah.
So obviously the kids thought, okay, well, if he's saying it all the time, I can as well. So obviously, remember, he's young, so he's been influenced, and he shouldn't have said it, and that's where the education part comes in. But so he shouldn't have done it, and the kids apparently he was a bit upset, and he apologized, which is the main thing. But then that big argument between Lee and Prime happened, I think, was a bit useless, to be honest, because
I don't know. I'm not getting into that.
What I hate is that with social media, they're arguing online with each other. Why not put it in a DM to each other and have the argument now? Why post it so everyone can see it, and you go back and forth, back and forth? You both got valid points, but
it's just like, it sounds petulant.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't want to get into it. Right, it's between really Prime. It's really between if Prime's having an argument with him, it's between him and Lee Gunner. I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, fair enough. Let me see a bit of this process. So the process, thousands of people there, flares, everything, flags, banners.
Meanwhile, starting grid for the Grand Prix: Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz 5th, Ocon 6th, Norris 7th, Leclerc 8th. And then we'll have Gasly and Vettel 9th and 10th. Russell and Giovinazzi 11th and 12th. Then we're going to have Alonso 13th and Tsunoda in 14th. Michael in 15th, Ricciardo 16th, disappointed in qualifying. Stroll and Latifi 17th and 18th. And then the two Hasses make the back of the grid of Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. Or Mazepin.
Right, let's see. No, I think this game is still going ahead, from what I can see.
Well,
hour and a half till kickoff now. The players will probably be leaving their hotels. I don't know. No, yeah, hour and a half till kickoff. Yeah, so probably about leaving their hotels about now.
Who do you think's going to win the Grand Prix? Leave it in the chat, right? People in the chat. Who's going to win this one? Is it going to be Verstappen? Is it going to be Hamilton? Is it going to be Bottas? Let me know. If it is going to be Verstappen, it'll be the first time he will lead ever the Formula 1 World Championship. All right. Do smash a like on the video. Do hit the subscribe button. The car's about to pull away for the formation lap. So I get me malware connection ready. All right. There we go. If you do want to join, do hit the like button. Do hit this subscribe button. If you want to join this stream, please. All right. Do hit this button right now and join. Where is? Right. So, Mercedes still had the championship by 7 points in the constructors from Red Bull, and then it was McLaren Mercedes with 12 points behind Red Bull, meaning they're 19 points behind Mercedes. So, yeah, well done, United fans. Yeah, I mean, definitely. El Nini, no, Atomic, no, leave it. All right. So here we go. We are coming up to the starting grid. Get in. Get in now. Go on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm getting ready. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Hamilton. Go on, my boy. Go on. Go on. Got this. Got this in the bag. Right, get ready for the lights. As the cars now at the back of the grid form the rest of the grid up now on the start line. I always get tense. I always get tense over this bit. Here comes the medical car around the back. They're all lined up. Here come the lights. 1, 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
It's lights out. It's lights out. And away we go.
And it's Bottas into the lead. Hamilton will stop back in second. It was a great start by both Mercedes. They've managed to keep ahead of Verstappen. Verstappen in third. And looks like Carlos Sainz is trying to fight Perez. He gets up into fourth. Perez down to fifth. Right. He's struggling for grip there. And someone goes wide in the Alpine, and a number of cars are going wide as they lock up. They're struggling with tyre temperature. But Bottas will be pleased. He's ahead of Hamilton. He's ahead of Verstappen. And looks like who's got in there? Ocon's managed to get himself in front of Norris into sixth. But Norris has managed to get back past the man to 12 as they come up to 13. Right, as they're still Perez is struggling to get sort of a decent gap, but still struggling a bit as they now come round and complete the first lap. There you go. Right, he is 8 tenths in front of Lewis Hamilton. And someone's hit Raikkonen. He's lost half his front wing. He's hit the grill at some point and he's going straight on. He can't turn the car. He's out. He's got to be out. He can't turn the car. Safety car. It's a full safety car because of the incident. So he must have hit the back of someone. Wow. Wow. What made you love with F1? I just watched it as a kid. Watched Schumacher when I was a kid. He hit his own teammate, Giovinazzi. Oh, rule number 1, don't hit your teammate. Oh, that's a silly mistake from Raikkonen. What's he doing? That's Raikkonen out of the race. I'm on a hangover. Oh my God, what happened? You can always join the stream, Mel. I think I put the link in the chat a while ago. The games we started, the football matches we started. You could join and help out by watching the football for us. Keeping an eye on that. But there's no changes to the teams. So the teams are going through the pit lane because of the damage. Because what's happened is because there's so much damage and debris because there's debris on the front during this pit lane on the pit straight. It means that they're going for the pit lane to avoid getting punches. Right, interesting start to this Grand Prix. But say obviously back for the footy, mate. Still 1-0. No changes at half time. You think that's acceptable?
Well, I think this manager never makes changes at halftime, so
yeah,
I've lost that hope anyway. It's not his thing. He's too stubborn to do that. It would mean that he did something wrong, and he can acknowledge when he does something wrong. I think that's one of the issues with Mikel as well. You know, he's very stubborn. I think
he's got too much of an ego.
Yeah, 100%. I think he needs to humble himself a lot.
Yeah.
And
actually, sorry, the Bottas locked up there. So lucky for Hamilton wasn't on his tail. Yeah, go on. You're saying.
Who would you play as a centre back pairing in next game? Would you play Luis Gabriel or who would you play?
Gabriel Marie. Marie hardly makes any mistakes. For me, I've always rated Marie because he doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
He's not the best of the defender in the world. It's not spectacular, but one thing you do is he never really makes any mistakes when he's racing. When he's playing football.
Yeah, I hear that, but it's just that this manager's
Gabriel Marie's worked in the past, I think.
He never plays them, you know. He can play two right-footed player, but he can never play two left-footed player.
We heard that excuse last night, and me and Brandon weren't having it. Big up Brandon AFC TV.
Yeah.
Now hopefully we'll work with him more closely in the future.
100%. He's a great lad.
Really good, grounded, really good opinions as well.
I just saw William make a run. I forgot that he was even in the game. He didn't do anything in the first half.
I think that was the first time I saw him really sort of wound up, really.
Yeah.
Usually he's never really wound up about anything. But I think he was a bit agitated from what's been going on.
Yeah, but Aubameyang's been poor. William's been poor. Odegaard has been very passive.
Yeah.
I think the back four has been quite stable. I think
that's a decent game.
The midfield has not been compact enough. I think sometimes Maximin, it was too easy for him.
Gabriel got away with one there. I don't think that was I don't think that was a foul, to be honest.
Yeah, but the defenders always get those. I don't understand.
Oh, that's not a foul. That's not a foul.
It's so easy for defenders to get free kicks.
He losing trouble, so he just fell on the floor.
Oh, someone is down. Is it Luis? Yeah. Oh, that didn't look good.
Something said that the engine is either the engine or the brakes are very hot on Bottas's car. I thought I saw plumes of smoke coming out the rear of the engine. Basically, if you see smoke coming out the back of the car, that's not a good thing. It sort of means that the thing's too hot and it's about to blow up. And it was blown up.
That's not good. Oh,
No.
Luis is out.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, we weren't going to use him anyway, to be honest.
Now he's putting in Chambers as centre back.
Hold on. What? I swear we got someone else other than Chambers.
Yeah, but the thing is, Chambers haven't started one game this season as centre back. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. Right, so we're all trying this all new. Why is he trying all these new things, man? Just. Ah.
That's it. I don't think he will play another game this season.
Nah. To be fair, we weren't going to use him anyway on Thursday, to be honest. Let's be honest.
You never know with Arteta. You never know what he does.
Well, why don't you play Marie?
Yeah, why wouldn't he try them now with this game?
But then, to be fair, I'm not. I don't want to use Chambers anyway. So if it turns out he uses Chambers and does to avoid Marie getting an injury, then I'll give him his point on that one. Jesus Christ. Cars are really weaving left and right to get his tyre temperatures up on the floor.
I think one of the issues as well, I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but it seems like Gabriel plays best with David Luiz because they can communicate with each other. I don't think his English is that good. He seems to struggle whenever he plays with Holding.
Say to Corin is that this is the problem. Yeah, I think that Brazilian connection works well, but this is the problem that they had that they didn't have last season. They're dashed to sort of warm the tires up, and they haven't got it anymore. This is going to help. Oh, bloody hell! But yeah, I think the Brazilian connection works really well at times.
Yeah,
That's why I've read Marie as well. Either way, it's got to be Gabriel or someone else.
Yeah. Because
despite the mistakes Gabriel has made this season, he's one of it. He's still 23.
And when he's
Mel,
good,
we could play
really
Marie.
good.
We could play Gabriel Marie, Mel. To be honest.
Yeah. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if you play Holding and Marie.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. We lose. Green light, green light, green light, green light, green light, go. Oh, you fucking idiot. Now you've left Hamilton side by side.
Maybe he should take out Granit Xhaka before we get a red card.
Fucking Bottas. You selfish prick. Just put Hamilton right in fucking Verstappen's grass. Now he's got past him. Ah. This week is going to be too close to call. I swear to God. I swear to God it's going to be.
I think he should bench Granite now that he
Yeah.
has a yellow card.
Yeah. Especially after what happened on Thursday.
Yeah.
We know not
And
going
the fact
like
that
well.
he's not supporting Martinelli at all.
No. Because he doesn't know what to do as a left back.
Yeah, I know. I don't even blame him. I blame the manager for playing him there. He's not a left back.
I can believe this. Xhaka out wide to Bellerin. Willian. Xhaka.
Beat up Miss Melina in the building.
Go on. Miss Mill, big up as usual. Do leave your comments in the below. Do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is the oh, you backed him right into him, man. Fuck me. Fuck off. Oh, this season's gonna be so long, man. I swear to God.
How is Hamilton doing?
Well, they had the restart off the safety car, and Bottas left it really late, so he didn't get mugged in like in the slipstream. But what happened was it backed Hamilton into Verstappen, and now Verstappen has got past, and now he's all over the back of now Bottas as well. He really didn't think about it. He really didn't think. Oh, there's three of them now. Go on, Hamilton. Go on. You'll know you're better than him. You know you're better than him. You know you're better than Verstappen. You know you are. Right? Do it, man. Joe would have overhead kick. No. Don't worry me like that, please.
He can't play this game.
He can't play this game anyway.
Yeah.
That's how I know you're lying. Aubameyang. This is probably the first time I've heard him mentioned all game.
Yeah, I know.
He's now on the floor.
He's so out of
maybe
form.
maybe that hit was just like that actually Arteta's doing. He told that guy to say, "Oh, he'd tell him to let him know he's in a football match."
Yeah, wake him up. Give him a nod on his head.
Shit. Nah. Your engine ain't got the power, mate. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Dennis Ceballos.
See, where else on YouTube would you get an F1 and a football watch along at the same time?
I know.
Hey, what we do to try and keep you guys the content coming, you know?
Yeah.
Go on, Alan.
Gabriel's been great
to keep up, man. He's not having a great weekend, this guy, Hamilton. Really isn't. Spain's always been a good track. Spain's been a good track for him in the last few years. 2018, 2019, 2014, 2017. So 17, 18, 19, and 2020, he's won. So he's won the last 4 Spanish Grand Prix, which is next up. Then we've got Monaco. Monaco's going to be tight. Oh, shit. That's it. You've got a good run on him. I swear you have. Go on. Go on. See you later, mate. Bye.
Have you ever been to any live?
Yeah, I've been to the 2012 one and the 2019 one. So I got to saw one when it was the loud V8 era of the 2.4 liter V8s. Well, you know where you actually had to wear earplugs because they'd scream you, they'd blow your ears out. Right. I've been to testing in 2003 where we were special with Williams, and that was back in the V10 era. Right, and I was about 10 at the time, and I walked down a pit lane. I described how everyone's doing that season, like bit like Ted does with his notebook on Sky. And we went up to race control, and the guy there, he was so astonished about how much I knew about the sport and everything. And there was an accident between with Ralf Schumacher on track, and when they cleared it all up and was ready to open the pit lane again to let them go back out for testing, he said, "Do you want to push this button? You can tell the teams to go back out."
Ooh.
Yeah, so the teams got me telling them that the pit lane's open. You can go back out on circuit. It was really, really cool. We've got a whole video of that.
Yeah, that was
part of a charity called Cherish Memories that give memories to kids that were suffering with either terminal or seriously ill conditions. And
that's nice.
we've been on and we've done stuff like Navy Day, like Trafalgar Day. We were on HMS Bulwark in 2005. Air shows, just Starlight Express, loads of stuff to just build up memories for kids that really are suffering with horrible illnesses. And I mean, the 2012 one was my last Make-A-Wish thing, and I did put on there I wanted to meet Hamilton, but they said you'd go to the British Grand Prix, so I thought, okay, that'd be cool. Right, because they missed the prize giving gala because it was cancelled because of the weather. And then 2012 came along, and we were in the paddock. We managed to get special passes from Friday to get in the paddock from Force India, which was great. So we went into the paddock, and I was walking down. It was after free practice 2, and after the small his quick debrief in the pit lane, in the pit garages, Hamilton came out to go to the motorhome to have a proper full meet and debrief on the session. Right? And we literally were, as he walked out, we were literally right like about 10 yards behind it, 10 yards away from him. Right, we ran up to where he was, and my mum literally grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and just went, "Get in there!" Right? So me, him, and the other guy who was with us, who was having that wish as well, who I still keep in touch with. He sometimes messages in the chat. He had cerebral palsy, and he's managed to now be able to walk again. And and we managed to get a picture of Hamilton. And I've grown up I've grown taller since then. And I was the same height as him. He is a short ass little fucker. He is a short ass little fucker, I tell you. But hey, he can still win what a title as me, and that's why his Still I Rise motto just rings so much to me, because it means you, no matter what you have in life, you keep getting back up. Which is what I've had to do so much. So many times. So just being able to watch it for 2 hours for a Grand Prix and not have the nurses touch it for 2 hours, not even for a blood pressure machine, it's just distracts you from everything that's going on and really just helps you cope with what's going on around you.
I can imagine, but it's great. So I guess you prefer watching it live then.
Oh yeah, of course, whenever I can. I mean, we contributed to the Sky build just to make sure that we can have it live. So, it's like I said, like the start, I mean, that's how much like I know about the cars and everything.
Yeah.
Because I managed to like last night just watch a little bit of the tech talk and just worked out how they lost all downforce on the rear of the car from the floor and everything like that. So
that looks like uni notes. You
yeah, I can go right into detail. And most of it I can know off the top of my head, but that was just to help just keep it in mind. Because because it can get very, very complicated and very technical. But it's what's great about it. It just pioneers revolutionary pieces to make the car faster, but also make the car safer.
I think
Because whatever's happened in Formula One in terms of safety, they've now implemented in the road industry, like crash tests. You know.
2-0.
Aubameyang. Yes.
Yeah. Martinelli assist.
Martinelli assist. Hey, you know what I mean? Now we don't need. Do you know what? Hamilton should be let go. You should let Hamilton go. He's all over the back of him. But my God. So Xhaka. Good bit of play. Aubameyang loses out. Right.
I hope it's not offside.
That's not offside. It's a great ball. It's a great ball by Martinelli. That's not offside.
Perfect.
That's not offside.
Cross.
Perfect ball. I'm sorry. This guy's got to start.
Yeah, and he and Aubameyang, they've had some good
this
combinations.
is what I think now, before. If I saw that again, if you want to play a strike and you don't want to play Martinelli up front, put him on the left, put Saka on the right, put Smith Rowe in the middle, right, and put Aubameyang up front.
100%.
That'll work.
100%.
And I bet you he'll start bagging goals. He's finally got 10 goals this season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonoda's made a good move. Great move. Coming to 15th.
But he always scores against
Hamilton's all over the back of him.
I think he has
Hamilton
like 6 goals in 5 games. What about me?
Come on. Oh, I know someone's going to be crying at the fact that Verstappen's not going to be able to keep up with him.
Where's Retro, by the way?
I don't know. He said he was getting his phone and he's disappeared. I'll check him on Insta. See if I can get him on Insta.
He's bottling it like
yeah,
Spurs.
I know someone who's probably watching this Grand Prix right now. He's not going to be happy that Verstappen's got passed by Hamilton. I bet. Told you, experience over youth wins every time.
Almost. Chambers almost scored.
This is the problem. Whenever you get competition, when Hamilton gets competition, he always gets better.
Yeah.
That's
what
worse.
the best do in sports.
Yeah.
That's what
he
Michael
loves the
Jordan
challenge.
used to do.
It might be because he said he was watching on his phone. It means he might not be able to come on because it's the only way he can get on StreamYard in a minute.
Oh, yeah. It happens to me.
I might have to. I've got a gaming laptop in a minute, which I might use from now on, but it's massive.
I wonder if the United Liverpool game is gonna go on.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. We'll find out soon.
Yeah.
But in the end, Hamilton's still chasing down Bottas for the lead. I would say it was. I'll give Bottas his due. He's hanging on, but at least they're keeping a safe distance to Verstappen at the minute. Not great, but safe. Retro is back with us. Oh no, Retro mate, you all right?
Very disgusting performance from Newcastle. Pissed off, but we're going to do no wrong. We're getting beat. We deserve to get beat. We've been shocking all game. We've not had a chance on target. Just get anything in this game. We have had nothing on this game. On the Arsenal game, we've had no chances to get a goal in that net.
Yeah. Yeah, as Ricardo moves up to 10th, getting past Vettel. And that's not the first time he's done it. But hang on, Arsenal on attack. Ball through, Bellerin. That's wide, and it's a corner.
You've been the better team, Stephen. Arsenal's been the better team.
Yeah, we've been the better team, to be fair, all game. And what makes me wonder is why can't we play like that on Thursday?
Yeah.
See, what happens when you play the formation we've been playing all fucking season?
Yeah, you put it now, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why? That's why you don't try out things like that in a fucking.
I'm not gonna do.
Honestly.
This review is not gonna happen today. I'm not gonna do a review on the game. I just can't be bothered to do one today.
Is it being cancelled? This Man United asked. This is Man United.
I don't know, Stephen. I don't hear no.
I know. I'm going to look. I don't think it will go ahead, to be honest.
No. Not United fans, it's disgusting. Why do it?
Not disgusting.
It's on a pitch. Come on, you're going on a
Retro.
pitch.
Do you know Retro? Do you know what? Do you know who are disgusting? The owners that run their football clubs into the ground.
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't have tried the Super League in the first place. Wouldn't be in shit then, would we?
Yeah. And then we do it.
There's a reason why they're doing it. There is a reason why they're doing it, right? And I can understand their anger completely.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You were telling me to turn my back on my football club for just to line your own pockets. No. Especially Man United, the fucking chairman of the thing was Joe Glazer. The other vice chairman. Oh, hang on, right running outside. Get in! Come on! Have a time. Did it, can't touch this. Did it, can't touch this. Nah, he went right round the outside of him, mate. Bye. I'll send you a postcard. This is just exactly what he did in 2020, the year before, to win his 92nd Grand Prix. No, that would be 97. If we wins this race, it would be 97. He's on 99 poles in 97 wins. Beautiful.
Most of the game now, we're just trying to see how
he's already pulled around second away already. Bottas is struggling.
Is he?
He's struggling. Now Verstappen's all over his tail.
2 games.
It's just this is why Hamilton is always going to be considered the number one at Mercedes, because he's just better getting more out of the car. It's just simple facts. Right? And I'm fed up with people having a go at him because of it, or having a go at Mercedes because of it. There is a reason why. Absolutely, there's a reason why. Absolutely brilliant. What's the whole point of them getting on the pitch? Tyres up, and he's saying that while tyres there, they're pretty sure. What's the whole point of them getting on the pitch? To show their freaking frustration, their anger. Right? They need to start, if the Glazers are saying they don't want to sell. So in their minds, they're saying, well, we're not going to let you play football. Right? We're going to stop you playing games. That's going to let you hit your pocket.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not completely right about going on a pitch, but I'm sorry, but
There's no.
If they're not going to sell the club, what do you expect them to do? Because otherwise, it's just going to get sold on into the Super League.
Mm-hmm.
No, they'll do it eventually, and then they'll. You know what I mean? It's
disgusting, isn't it?
It's not disgusting.
It's just like.
No, I see the anger.
I see the anger on football pitch.
If they're not getting sold on by someone else,
Yeah.
right? They're doing it to make sure that they don't have to turn their back on their club when the Glazers do pull off this Super League, because it's not dead, and they're worried that they're going to have to turn their back on their football club if it comes back again. So to stop it happening, they want them out, and if they're not going to sell, they want to force them.
Yeah.
And
Man United game, but I know
fans are that angry with their owners, they'll do drastic things to try and get rid of them. Maybe not completely correct in the way it's done, right? But I can see why they're doing it. I can see why. Right? Maybe if the actual owners didn't do this in the first place, we wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, look at this. Someone's put it away while Bottas is keeping it. Love it. And Portman's going to be on the game as well.
Some put Arsenal there, some put Arsenal. Sorry, yeah, a banner just come off. Oh, shit, no.
Oh, we'll go ahead. It will go ahead.
Yeah, have to do their TV rights.
Well, not really. Unless the pitch is waterlogged on in. If it's a COVID risk after those fans have been in, then no.
Yeah, they got it.
That's like saying that the race has got to continue, like an F1 Grand Prix has got to continue, even if it's absolutely waterlogged and you would spin off the circuit, and it's dangerous. It's fine, Mom.
Oh.
Still
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 to Arsenal. Still Arsenal just controlling in game management.
Yeah, but just this game for me, my thoughts were 4-4 tie. We've been shocking performance with us today. Mike Dean is just this is the team needs. I don't know why he's Arsenal been the better team. I agree with you. Arsenal deserve to win this game after first day's bad result. You deserve to win this game hands down. You're beating us, better team won. Winning the minute, so I can't really touch on that. So yeah, better team won. We're heading back this game now. We've got after this game, what, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and after this game, I'm gonna come back now and score now. Go on, Xavi. Oh, go on, Wilson. Oh. But I'm gonna do me the match reaction after the game and get that sorted out. See what happens. Is that corner or goal kick? That's a goal kick. Awesome.
What Mercedes have done to that car to catch up with Liverpool after the first race?
I know what I've done.
You do?
Mm-hmm. That's what the new regulations are. That's what I've done. So then the airflow goes back between tyre and suspension to stop tyre squirt. You get tyre squirt, you lose downforce in the vehicle. So you put that in. That's what a number of teams have done.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they've improved their power unit.
Does Red Bull have that on there?
Yeah, of course, it's there. Ooh, right, it looks a bit torn up. Tyres just hanging on in there. Pit lane, medium strategy. Pit is now open. About 7 minutes to go, and he asked Newcastle Clark is off for Dwight Gale, so they're going all out now for trying to salvage something. If anyone can make the mistakes to ask to let it back in the game, it's Arsenal.
Yeah, we're not enough of this game now, mate. You've got this game hands on.
Yeah, I understand. Well, yeah, but that's like saying that's like saying there's no point in us that Arsenal fans trying to protest outside the Emirates. Then,
yeah,
you might as in the end you've got to try. Was there no
you're
point?
gonna have your say on your club. It's your club, have your say on your club. When it's like Man United, they're doing it. Every club's got to do it. Have their say. It's their club. You want your club back to it was before these owners came in. You want your club back. We want our club back. But every team, every club all three clubs, Arsenal, United, and my team, because we need the owners out. Every football club wants it. The owners out.
Mm.
It's getting the ownership. It's getting the paperwork done in the Premier League, and look what we did, and we couldn't get our takeover done. Ours got written off.
Yeah, that's because like we wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
But
otherwise it would have happened.
We wanted to happen because we really wanted it to happen. We want to have a new ownership, great players in the team, and we would be in mint this season.
At the minute, Hamilton's still leading. Come on,
I'm gonna
Hamilton.
get this review done after this game.
Yeah, I've got my match reaction at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I should be there. I should be there for that. Later on. I should be there for that one. You sent us the link, didn't you? You sent us the link.
Yeah, if we get through the Arsenal bit. I'm trying to get through the Arsenal bit first and get there.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
Arsenal again. If we're a bit more sharper and better with our passing and our accuracy, we would be 3-4 up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, have your say, but the owners will sell. Yeah, well, we thought that about the Conkeys, though. So, in the end, I'm not going to look badly on them for doing what they've done.
Yeah.
Because I can understand their anger. Right, and at the minute, Bottas is still being hounded by Verstappen, and Verstappen just can't find a way through. And whilst Hamilton is now 3.3 seconds in front and extending the gap. This is really, really playing into Hamilton's hands quite nicely. In the battle at the back, Russell gets past Latifi. I mean, Russell, I don't know why Latifi really is there, to be honest, because Russell is miles better than him. Miles better.
Yep, I'm gonna cover this. Get this match action done. And I'll be back later on the night.
All right, cool.
Mate, enjoy and go. If you got the win now, you win now. So good win for you lot. We deserve to get beat today. But you want on form, platoon.
No worries.
Yeah, catch up, man. Take care of yourself.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Right, that's right. So Perez is 9.4 seconds away from Verstappen in fourth. Having a quiet race, but not really mixing it up with Bottas and Hamilton and that. And again, and maybe still trying to find his feet with the car. He's 3 races in. He's done not too bad already. So yeah, I'll give him a break at the minute. There's a free kick for Arsenal. Free kick for Arsenal, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. No, Martinelli, no. No, why is he still on the pitch, for fuck's sake? Why are we not taking him? Oh, don't know. If he's injured after this, I'm gonna go fucking mad. He better not be injured. I swear to God he ain't. No. Why are you playing him for 90 minutes? We need him for fucking Villareal, and you played 90 fucking minutes. Why don't you trust him? He's one of our best players in the squad. I'll tell you, just an arsehole. You really are. You are a stubborn arsehole. Right? You're so blind, it's unreal that you can't see. Martinelli is the best asset you've got. If he is injured after this tackle, don't. You might as well just leave now. It's a red card. That's how bad the incident is. Fucking hell. I can't believe he's not subbed him. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. You're fucking mad. This is why I love F1 more. And do you know what? I am going to make a decision. If the F1's on over the football, I'm watching that instead. Done out here. No, not right. Take him off. Just take him off. Just say get off the pitch. Play with 10 men. Right, we've got 1 minute and a half to go. Game's over anyway. About to be over. Can't believe you made him play fucking 90 minutes of football. No, we got Villareal on fucking Thursday. This guy's brainless. He really is. He's brainless. I don't care if people have a go at me that I'm still moaning even though we won. Yeah, I am moaning. So most valuable asset has just been played 9 minutes of football. Now it's not going to be fit for a fucking Villareal game. Or fresh. Inter have won the league. Have they? Inter 1-2-0. Juve still to play. Yeah, they definitely want it now. And Verstappen is in the pit, so they're going for the undercut. They'll definitely probably get if they get a good pit stop. Yeah, he'll probably get in front of Bottas. Oh, did he? Speed. Bottas in. He'll get in front, surely. That's not that fast. That ain't fast at all. Go, go, go. Get up with the speed. As it finishes full time. Bottas gets back out in front of Verstappen.
Wow.
He's got no pay. Box Hamilton now. Box him. Box him now. Box him now. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Get in front of that traffic. Yes, 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 yes. So it's finished full time at the Emirates, at the St James's Park, 2-0. Yes, Hamilton's back out in front for Verstappen, but Verstappen's ahead of Bottas, so that's, well, one thing at least. But anyway, what do you make of the game?
Yeah, I think it was a 3-pointer. It was a professional performance, especially the second half. I didn't think Newcastle bothered us enough. And I'm glad that Martinelli had a good game. Aubameyang got a goal. We kept a clean sheet. Now
Yeah,
the question
definitely.
is, should Matt Ryan start on Thursday or should Leno start? What do you think?
Sorry, say that again, mate. Completely lost you.
Would you start Matt Ryan or Leno on Thursday?
Or I'd start Leno, to be honest, mate. He kept us in that game in the first leg.
Yeah.
Right, so I don't see why he deserves to be dropped. But
what would be your back four on Thursday?
Chambers, Gabriel, Marie, Cedric.
Okay. Do you think Tierney is ready to play?
I can't. I don't know. No, he had the chance to get some minutes in. He didn't.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't. Why?
Even if it was 20 minutes, just give it to him.
I know, but why? Why did Martinelli stay on for 90 minutes?
I don't know. That was
why?
Surely Aubameyang needed the 90 minutes. Surely Aubameyang needed the 90 minutes more than Martinelli.
I just don't get it. It's our most important game is on Thursday, and you've got your best player on the pitch playing in a game that means fuck all.
Yeah, especially when we were leading 2-0. Just take him off.
I don't get it. I literally don't get it. And then you're bringing Party on for what?
Yeah, that was
for what?
That's why I don't understand.
You're trying to get them injured.
Why wasn't Balogun and Aziz on the bench? I mean, surely when we are leading against Newcastle, they should be able to come in. Or what's the point? Yeah. If you feel like Balogun isn't good enough to even be on the bench, why did we then sign a deal on him? I don't get it. Because if he's good enough, then surely he has to be able to be on the bench. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of having young talent if you're not going to give them a chance?
Relentless, what do you make of it, mate?
It is what it is. It could have been worse. We could have actually lost because I was thinking we were going to lose today. But listen, Mohamed El Messi, bro. I keep on saying that, man.
No.
Mohamed El Messi.
Put some respect that his name.
Bro, listen, bro, he hit that, bro.
No.
Listen, he hit that. He hit that like, bro. He hit it like a prime flipping. I didn't even know, bro. Nobody compares to him. I can't even compare him to anybody.
How shocked everyone was.
Bro,
because he doesn't do it.
Mohamed El Messi. How many times has
No,
he? How
it's
many
not
times has he
Mohamed El
done that,
Messi.
bro?
Please drop the helm. No, please. Right,
Nah. Listen, respect him, bro.
I'm not having his channel be deluded.
Bro, check the Ballon d'Or. Check the Ballon d'Or race, bro. Check the Ballon d'Or race. He's number one,
I
bro.
can check the Ballon d'Or race. He ain't getting in it.
Hey, listen. All jokes aside, respect Mohamed El Messi, bro. But other than that, listen, like the game was kind of dead. But I'm happy Aubameyang scored. I mean, how many times have you said this season? Hopefully, he kick on, bro. You said that like 5-6 times this season, bro. He's like, nothing's gonna happen. I'm ready to accept that, but nah, man. It's a good win, and hopefully we go into the next game and like just not be crap. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Like, hopefully we're not shit because. Like I don't have any energy for us to be losing anymore, bro. I'm tired, man. I just want to win a trophy,
I know
bro.
what we're like. I know what we're like.
Yeah, and the pointless substitutions. I don't know why he's trying to shore it up against Newcastle. Like you should be able to retain the ball against Newcastle. I don't think it's
but why are we playing Martinelli for 90 minutes? I don't get it. Your best player's on the pitch for 90 minutes in a game that doesn't matter.
Because he's not going to start him against Villareal. I don't know.
Yeah,
why,
I know. I don't get this. Right? It is a pure agenda. It is literally it is pure, clear as day. It is an agenda. Even pundits are calling it out.
A prime example of trust in a process. A prime example is what happened with Juve. Look what happened with Juventus. Juventus have been shit this season. Every time I watch them, they're shit. Like Ronaldo shit.
Yeah, because their players are getting old, mate.
Bro, it's not only that. It's because what they did, yeah? It's because there's certain people in the hierarchy who couldn't swallow their pride and say, you know what? Let's get rid of Sarri for no reason. The guy won you a league because people couldn't swallow their pride, yeah? Now look at them. They're fourth in the table and they missed out on a chance to make history and win it 10 times in a row. This is why I say if it's not broke, don't fix it. They wanted to take the PR route and say, let's get Pirlo. He's a legend. Blah blah blah. Maybe our fans won't turn up, bro. I bet you Juventus like ultras are fuming. They're probably gonna storm the training ground next week or something.
Yeah,
look at that.
But to be fair, the team is shit as well. It's not many players in that Juventus squad that are actually great.
But it's the same players they had last year. That won the league.
Yeah, but the thing is not with Aubameyang is that their players are now getting on a bit. Let's be honest. Like that team's been there for a few years now, and it's now getting to a point where they're not at their best anymore. They need a revamp.
Yeah.
They need new blood into like your fresh young talent. And if they got fresh young talent into that squad, it make the pace of them unbearable to cope with in the Serie A. So we know how Serie A how slow it is. That's why if you got young talent in there,
they got an aging squad.
That's what I'm saying. If you got young talent in there, mixture of young talent with pace, right, you would see a so much different dimension, and they would conquer Serie A again.
But I think it's good as well that another team can win the league. It's boring when the same team wins it every year. Yeah, it's not good for the league. It's not good for Italian football.
Yeah. It's not like the F1. You want to see how much to be challenged to see if someone can actually win it.
Yeah, the United fans are coming back on the pitch now. They're turning up again. They went off and then now they're coming back.
They're not.
Wow. Do you think that game's gonna be played, postponed, or cancelled?
Kickoff delayed. Kickoff has been delayed.
It looks more like a party than a protest. If I'm being honest, the men look like they're living life, man. They bought some of the balls on the pitch.
I think some people were just bored and just came to have an activity.
Bro, the men were taking free kicks in that, bro. It was mad. It's jokes, bro. I was dying, bro. How did they even get in, bro?
They're just following the hype.
What? It's just their anger. I mean,
Hey, bro, that's jokes, man. That is hilarious.
it's just their anger, and they're I think most of them are scared that they're going to lose their football club if they're going to stay. So no wonder that they're showing their anger like that. But yeah, Hamilton's still leading. Verstappen 4 seconds behind him. Leaving Perez out though.
Yeah, but to everybody in the chat, don't forget to smash, like, subscribe, spread the word. Let's see how many subscribers we can get until the end of the year.
Until the end of the season, yeah. I think we're on 2014 at the minute. 14, 13, something like that. Oh, 2001, 1000. Getting ahead of myself.
Thank you for having me on. I'm about to
worries,
go.
man, as usual. No worries.
Always a pleasure.
I'll definitely get you on. If you're free at 7 o'clock tonight, we'll get you on for the match reaction.
All right, I'll speak to you later. I'll try to be on at 7 then.
All right, cool. Take care,
All right, guys, take care. Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
All right, big up.
Yeah, did you, Relentless, did you think about the Wonder Cube watch? Because you and I was going to ask you and Chris Paul, because Chris Paul was going to host it last week, but he was starting to host it with his granddad. But I was thinking you and Chris Paul could host it for us.
I'll see if what is that, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
I'll see if I'll check my schedule and see if I'm off that day.
No, it was Thursday actually. I believe it was Thursday.
Yeah.
It's either
Because one of the days of the week I'm off.
Which days are that?
Let me check, but I'll text it to you. Matter of fact, because I have it on my phone.
Yeah, if you text it to us, because then we can work out the schedule around it. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, Perez just cut off by the back marker. Not impressed with that one. Why are they still leaving him out? What has gone fast?
Maybe you can push it. Maybe you can push it to Friday because I'm off Friday.
Maybe I'll have to work that out.
Because I might do something on my channel on Friday.
Yeah.
I haven't uploaded in a while.
Yeah. Let me have a look. 8 p.m. might be able to do it then. Might do. I'd have to check the schedule, my last week's schedule, and we'll work it out. Don't worry, we'll work something out. Is there any other days you're off?
I go to on Monday. I go to Monday I'm busy because Monday is my sister's birthday.
Okay.
Tuesday I go to work. Tuesday I go to work late, so maybe I might be able to fit in a stream there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I don't go to work until like in the afternoon, so I might be like my time.
Yeah, we could sort that out and move it around then. If it helps. But yeah, I'll let you know because I'm sure we can work it out somehow.
All right, big up. I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah, talk to you later, mate. Take care.
Big up.
Big up.
1K subscribers, bro. 1 million on the way, bro.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Big up.
Yeah, so obviously now with the football not with the football now. We're with the F1. The kickoff's been delayed, so that would probably mean the race will finish before then. So we are at the minute. Perez is still leading, but his tires still have to be pit. He still has to pit for his other sort of compounded tires. So he still needs to pit at least once. So Hamilton's second with the fastest lap, 3 seconds behind and closing. Something tells me they're using Perez as a buffer to block Hamilton to try and get him to close, to get Verstappen to close the gap. So that's what it tells me. It makes no sense to keep him out this long. It makes no sense. Right, because he's not going to get any chance of defending, or he's not going to get, basically he's not going to get any chance of being able to fight for the podiums. Whereas you got Daniel Ricciardo in 9th, and it's under investigation. Perez and Nikita Mazepin under investigation, and it's for their. It's basically Mazepin blocking Perez, so that will mean a definite penalty for Mazepin, or Mazepin as we're calling him. Mazepin. So Fernando Alonso should get the overtake done and move himself into 10th place. Does so, and he's up into 10th and getting 1 World Championship point for Alpine. Now his next target will be. We're limited with this car, these tires. Right. So he's ahead, and he's not got too much. He's a bit limited on the amount of tire. How much tires you'll have left towards the end of the race, especially on the rears in terms of acceleration. But yeah, that was my thinking. Yeah, before tax. But still, Hamilton leads with the fastest lap. You just have to be a bit careful on his rubber. So, as Fernando Alonso now looks towards Ricciardo for 9th spot. You can tell because Ricciardo trying to break the slipstream. And for those who don't know what slipstreaming is basically when a car follows behind another car, and what it is the car in front punches the hair and as Hamilton goes up alongside Perez and will take back the lead of the Grand Prix with Perez. So their attempt of blocking Hamilton did not bloody work. So he's now up into 1st place, and Perez will probably now come in for fresh rubber. Simple overtake. Perez could do nothing. Straight through. So, and no doubt Perez now will pit and get out the way of Verstappen. But it was a nice attempt with the strategy, but it wasn't going to work. But like I said before, it's the slipstreaming is where a car in front punches the a hole in the air, punches the hole in the air, punches basically like punching for a wall of air, right? And basically, when the car that follows behind it drives into the gap that the wall that the air's been that it drives into the gap that the car in front has created in the air. So basically, then there is no wind resistance or air resistance on the car, which means then it can go to even faster speeds, right? And that's what they call slipstreaming. And when you slipstream is then when you go slip, get behind that toe, right, or following that car behind, go pull up beside him and overtake him. Now the problem is though, with following that car on a straight is great because you pick up all the extra speed. You'll pick up the extra speed on a straight, but in the corners it means that you don't get the downforce you need because there's none of that because that wall of the hole in the air that's been made by the car in front. That means there's no air pushing on your rear wing and front wing to be able to create the downforce you need to get around the corners. So you end up losing so much downforce, which is why they're now changing the rules to next year's cars, where the aerodynamic instability effect of that is now only 20%, whereas at the minute you're losing about 50% of your downforce. So it's radical changes next year that are gonna try and improve the overtaking and racing. That's why when you see cars follow closely behind, they can't actually overtake because of this. But there you go.
She gave up digging it out because it just makes it green.
Oh.
It works.
Yeah, so she put an astroturf down. She said, "Yeah, I've still got bloody weeds coming through it. It doesn't stop."
Oh, sorry. Anything to make them nice.
All for her and her sake.
Well, it needs better, isn't it?
Well, no, it's just like, you know, an elderly age, you don't want to be pushing her back. I know, but if you're struggling to push the wrong way.
Oh, driver of the day. What's gonna happen? Let me have a look at my fantasy. My fantasy team. Norris up to 5th again. Yes, that's gonna help my fantasy F1 league. I hope everyone else took part in it.
Yeah, but you can decorate.
I know, but look at it. Like, even it's that horrible green in that bathroom.
What green?
Not that 70s green. What we had at Bexley Heath. That green.
Well, I expect Stephen will want me to make Newcastle today.
Yeah, if you want.
All right, we'll all have spaghetti bolognese. You could make your own pasta today. You have to lots of stuff.
Stephen put me on board.
I've got that Stephen. And we've got the fajita leftovers, haven't we?
Yeah. Right, so Hamilton now basically 5 seconds in front of Verstappen. Should be able to drive to the end of the race and claim the win from here, unless there's any reliability issues.
It's a nice salmon recipes with Weight Watchers, but you wouldn't eat them if you don't eat salmon.
I just don't like lettuce.
What's wrong with your salmon?
Obviously, salad.
You don't like omelets. You must have worked out different.
There's Chris Paul. He's got his. He's in that league. Look. He's got Norris, Science. Oh yeah, I think I'm winning that by a mile. Bingo.
Right, so how much savings in 6 months do you think I should accumulate to prove to you that I would be responsible enough?
Oh, Jesus. Couple of grand.
Say about 3 to 5 grand. Until I have 3 to 5 grand, you're not allowed to keep making money. Okay. You want to shake on it? Fine, I'll kill you next week and just take the whole lot.
Do you know how much I'm getting?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'll just kill you and Stephen off, and I can get whatever's left of his savings and your pension. That's my plan. But Stephen's easier to kill because, like, he has so many complications.
Maybe it's not worth as much.
No, but he might have leftover savings, and that way, no, but that way, if you die, he doesn't get half. It just goes. So he's easier to kill off. It's you that's the problem. So I've got to like make sure that you're like overacting on your diabetes and make it look like you've just had an insulin.
Right. Put that in
I
there.
know, but the more you must do vegetarian, the easier it will look when I kill you. Okay. That's my plan. This is why I need to go to therapy. How's your last week been? It's been a lot better. Oh, what techniques are you using? Sitting there every night imagining how I'm going to murder my brother and my mother?
No.
Don't you want to have the identity of the family?
Right. As Giovinazzi gets past Vettel again not having the greatest of weekends and in a lucky 13th position.
But I imagine it will be. No, I guarantee you it will be all of the ornaments in the garden because I keep taking them out of her. And she said that. She said, I'm going to have a little joy watching Philip and Richard try and sort out the garden and collect up all the ornaments.
Well, she's clearing the loft and everything else and clearing her stuff so they don't have to. She's already getting prepared for dying.
And the garage.
Oh yeah, she's been preparing for dying.
No, I know, but she also wants to leave as many ornaments in the garden as possible because she says she'll have fun every time they clear up and they go back out in the garden.
Now,
There's another one.
No, David.
Huh?
Can we have David? He's got no clothes on.
Right.
Yeah, she told me about this.
She took that very seriously. I'm so joking.
No, but there was a woman, one of her friends brought round a small child. So she put like a little leaf on it. And her friend asked, what's that? And she said,
My sister said
it was inappropriate. So I covered it. And she said, I'll give it here. And she ripped it off.
It was good.
Oh dear. I think we'll have to.
Who would you say is more prudish, me or your sister?
I don't know. I've been able to talk to her about like quite a few things to do with sex and that. Like she's quite open. But if I'm not left in her world, I'll probably be left in her.
Right.
Graham's playing for him.
I know, but he's got a hand. And then when they die,
You can't own for the paying again.
I know, but when they die, it'll be his, and he'll have the money from them to pay off the rest of the mortgage. So I get a house.
And the way he's going, he might die.
I'm just trying to think how many people's wills are on.
So Alonso moves himself up to 8th. He's marching his way through the field now. As we're coming up to the closing stages of this Grand Prix. We've got 8 laps to go. Please do hit the like button if you're new. Hit the share button. Afternoon, Arsenal had a slight problem. You shouldn't change a winning team. Let's see what he does on Thursday. Yeah, let's do. Hit the likes up, please. Right, I don't know how. Miss Mel, could you let me know how many likes? Mods in the chat. Let's know how many likes we're on. Let's see if we can get the likes up. It's been nearly 3 hours now. It'll be over 3 hours of streaming, including the one this morning. Yeah, after Arsenal have a slight, yeah, Arsenal.
I need to get signed up.
We do, because we haven't got the squad depth, right? I'd rather him play the kids against Newcastle rather play the full strength side that's more likely going to get injured, right? And if he gets injured, we're screwed, right? He lost Martinelli, right? Because he decided to play him for a full 90 minutes. Why are you playing a player that you don't trust and you keep saying, right? Everyone makes excuses for. Why are you playing him for 90 fucking minutes, right? When we need him on Thursday, Partey, you bring him on when you don't need to, right? Stupid, absolutely stupid.
I think it's just logical. I've got so many ideas for another job, it's just a case of me getting a job. What kind of job?
So Hamilton first, Verstappen second, Bottas is 5 seconds behind him third. Perez set the fastest lap.
What was more Marilyn Monroe's real name? Yes, this question.
Oh, so like
Norma Jean.
that's it, Norma Jean.
Bottas having his own lonely race now. We'll run through the rest of the top 10 as well. We have so it's Hamilton first, Verstappen second, Bottas third, Perez fourth, Norris fifth, Leclerc sixth, Ocon and Alonso 7th and 8th, Sainz 9th, and Ricciardo 10th. Gasly is close behind him in 11th. Giovinazzi 12th, Stroll 13th, and Vettel 14th. Another disappointing show from Aston Martin again. Tsunoda 15th, the two Williams 16th and 17th, and as I expected, the Haas drivers at the back of the grid. As again, we know they're not investing much in this car, very little development. They're focusing mainly on 2022.
So Haas hasn't done anything.
But though Schumacher is hounding Latifi, can he get past him? So Perez will get probably the fastest lap for Red Bull, as he pitted. I think he came on for soft tires as well. So he will get the fastest lap of this race because he had to pit so late, which means he had so much fresh tires with very little fuel left. Can he find a way through? He's closing, but not closing enough. Oh, but hang on, Latifi's one really wide. And Schumacher says, thank you very much indeed, and takes 17th place.
Where's he getting on? Shit.
Doesn't help when you've got a shit car.
That's true. I was going to do. Can you do it? Is it delivered? No, I don't think so. Is it not?
So that pressure from Schumacher.
I know, you're right. Your mum back there. Yeah. I don't think we've ever met. I think I've met Mum. I live on the in-house. Oh, okay. Hi. That way, player. Yeah. She does it. Oh, yeah.
So Sainz under pressure from Ricciardo as Russell's trying to get by. Trying to get by Tsunoda, is he? I don't know. But it looked like he's trying to get past Alfa Romeo, which makes no sense. But Bottas is in. And because he's so far in front of Perez, he's boxed for the fastest lap to go for the fastest lap. So Bottas will get the extra point if he. Yeah, so he gets out back in front of Perez, and he'll be able to go and get the fastest lap for Mercedes to get that extra point for him in the Mercedes, plus also get the extra point for Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship, because obviously there's the Constructors' Championship to think about as well as the drivers. So yeah, and hang on, Norris. No, the Sainz gets past Ricardo. Sorry, gets past Carlos Sainz. Right, so Carlos Sainz now hanging on to 10th place, and Verstappen now pits. So hang on, whoa. But Hamilton won't be able to stop because it's 2 laps to the end. Bottas, make sure you get fastest lap, please. Please make sure you get fastest lap, Bottas, please. Because Hamilton can't pit. Hamilton can't pit because he wouldn't have the time, the extra lap left. He needs it to be 3 laps remaining. So when he comes in, it'll be 2 laps remaining to do an out lap and then do a flying lap. So, final lap of the race. Hamilton going for his second win of the 2021 season. At Portimao, where he won his record-breaking 92nd Grand Prix last season. Right, let me know your thoughts and feelings of this Grand Prix. Right, was it a good one in your opinion? Was it or one of those ones where it was expected? Right, it looked pretty good at the start, but Hamilton, just with that superior pace, shows again why he is the 7-time world champion that he is. Right, and I don't care if people keep moaning at that. Oh, he wins it all the time. Want something different to win it? Well, get your competition to start competing. Right, get your competition, start competing. Right, so that they can actually challenge and actually beat him. Right, because he's only just doing his job. Right, can't expect him to slow down. Right, fed up with people moaning about it all the time, right? So he comes around the last corner. Here we go. As he comes around, and he will win the Portuguese Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins his 97th Formula One Grand Prix. 3 away now from 100. He's still 1 away in pole positions from 100. But looks like he will get that at some point during this season. Verstappen, wily wide, trying to get that lap time, or trying to get the fastest lap. Will he get it? He crosses the line and does, but will Bottas get it? Will Bottas pip him? No. No. So Valtteri Bottas comes home in third. Right, but Verstappen gets the fastest lap. But the day belongs to Lewis Hamilton. He's now 8 points in front of Max Verstappen. Really well driven, well controlled. Right, overtook Verstappen when he needed to. He tried to be aggressive. Right, overtook at the right moment, at the right opportunity. Dominated the rest of the race. Right, beautiful drive. Right, my driver of the day, by far. I'm sorry, that is driver of the day, right, in my opinion. I know driver of the day will probably go to bloody Max Verstappen, though he yet finished third, or second, sorry, but I know, like, Hamilton did the better drive this weekend. Simple as that. He didn't look like on the pace at all at any point during this weekend until the race turned up. And when the race turned up, he showed why he is the 7-time world champion that has won the record 97th Grand Prix of his career, and has the record of 99 pole positions, which looks to be increasing and will increase as the season goes on. Perez will be a bit gutted with the way it started. Ended up down in 5th, fought his way back up to 4th, then used really as Red Bull tried to use him as a buffer to try and block Hamilton. Didn't work. Ended up pitting with so many laps to go. And then obviously that triggered Bottas to pit. It triggered Verstappen to pit with 2 laps to go to try and get the fastest lap, which Verstappen ended up getting in the end. But yeah, your winner is Lewis Hamilton with Verstappen in second, Bottas in third. In third place. Make sure the football doesn't get off either. Right, is this game going ahead? Because if it is, I ain't watching it this late. We're going to have to wrap it up there, though. Right, thanks to everyone that's watching as usual. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1.1k. But yeah, we won't be following, I think, the Liverpool Man United game. I don't know when the kickoff's going to be, actually. When is the kickoff going to be? 4:30. Well, it's still being kicked off. Not net anyway. So when is kickoff? When is kickoff?
Take care, and you. Yeah, all right. Is it Claire? Yeah. Okay. Bye.
No, I'm not moving the eggs. I'm not really knocked down that corner with that lot. Sorry.
Mum.
That's why she's on cocaine as well.
Sorry.
Stephen.
I missed the end of the race now.
Are you joking?
Stephen.
You are joking, man. Aren't you?
Get your own place if you want it to be quiet.
No, Zara, you don't make comments like that on my, please.
No, Stephen.
No, so I don't want you to cancel, thank you.
It's called being in the house, Stephen. If you want your own place, if you want it to all be quiet, get your own place. Quite
Let's have a look. Arsenal is having a slight problem. Shouldn't change your winning team. Let's see what he does on Thursday. Yeah, let's see what he does. Probably the same rubbish though. So hit the likes. Yeah, we are gonna wrap it up there. So do smash the like button, do hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back at 7 p.m. for the match reaction to Arsenal Newcastle. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.